Hello everyone, my name is Mario for Ka Entertainment and welcome to the channel. So basically today it's going to be another video of this apple orchard that I went to last year. So I figured I'd redo another video on it. I'd make another video, another tour of it. It's just to show you how much I enjoyed the experience from last year. So figure I'd do it again. Maybe you guys would enjoy it. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to go on a Wednesday because there have been less people. They've been easier to film. But they were closed on Wednesdays, so I could not go on Wednesdays, so I had to go on a Saturday, which I knew there had been a lot more people. And you know, when you have there's a lot of children there, so when you have a lot of children around, I'm not a big fan of putting them on camera, so it kind of limited me on what I can film, but that's okay. It still worked out pretty good. I just made sure no kids were around when I filmed stuff, and the only thing you couldn't see is where they were cooking the corn and selling the apple cider and all that. So there's an area there that where they do that. If you look at my last year's video, you'll see that part there. But over here there was too much children running around, so I didn't bother filming that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was kind of nice because it was like, I think it was like 11 o'clock in the morning or 10:30 or something like that. And I see these little boys eating corn, right? Like, who eats corn at 10:30 in the morning? But these kids didn't care, right? They're like loving their corn. So it's just the innocence. It's a nice experience. And what was nice is actually you had a lot of families there and all that. So which was a nice experience as well to be a part of that. Yeah. So you just saw the ponies and the horse and all that. Now you got the chickens. So yeah, so it was a nice day too. Like I walked in there with my sweater. About in 25 minutes, half an hour in, I had to tie my sweater around my waist because it was getting pretty warm. So it was a good day for it. Nice and sunny, as you can see. Chickens are doing pretty good. So one thing I like about this place is it's a real nice view, and to me it's kind of interesting because it's like 5 minutes away from me. It's like almost like right in my backyard. But I go there and it's like a whole new world, right, with all these valleys and all that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That's kind of what I like about it. And if you notice, I'm breathing a little heavy. But if you saw my last year's video, I was breathing a lot heavier then than I am this year, which I thought was pretty cool, considering that I weigh more this year than I did last year. So basically the logic behind that is that a lot of my old injuries I've been fixing. So I'm not wrestling against my injuries anymore because a lot of them have disappeared. So my body's moving a lot freer, so it's a lot less tiresome to move my frame around, right? So, but yeah, one thing I've always said in my other YouTube channels: heal your injuries. Makes your life a lot better. And what I'm showing there is like to me, I think it's incredible. You got all those apples sitting on the ground. It's like, just perplexes me because like when I was a teenager, I used to work on a farm, and for the peaches, we used to thin out the peaches because if they got too big, they would break. The branches would break. So let's say you had a branch that you had let's say 10 peaches on it. Well, you would thin them out to maybe about, you could leave about maybe let's say 6 or 5 or something like that, right? Just so when they got bigger, they didn't snap the branches. But these ones here, looks like they're breaking the branches, but they're just falling on the ground. So I guess it's different like dealing with apples. I never worked on an apple farm when I was a kid. It was more like strawberries, cherries, peaches, pears, stuff like that. I never worked on an apple farm, so. But yeah, as you can see, the scenery it's a beautiful scenery, and I recommend that for anybody, right? Like I'm single, so I still went. I still enjoyed myself. If I had a family, then obviously it'd be a little more fun, right? Because you have your kids and all that. But you know what I mean? I'd still be able to enjoy myself. The fact I'm single, and if you're a family, then you obviously will enjoy yourself as well. The kids will love it, and I'm guessing you'll enjoy it as well, right? But it's incredible. Look at all these apples. So obviously they don't thin them out. They're like all bunched up. You know, and for me, it's also a great feeling to be able to go and pick these apples. Like, you know, like you like in normal times you just go to the store, you buy stuff, right? But when you can go and harvest it yourself, right, pick it, whatever. Like if you have a garden, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great feeling just to walk in, like, especially if you have a garden. You just walk in and you pick it, eat it. It doesn't cost you anything, right? Mind you, you have to plant the seeds and all that, so that costs a little bit, but whatever. Like once all that's done, if you're hungry, you go get something to eat, right? So I like that aspect of it. And this here is just not nice to get in there and pick these apples. It helps you be a little more grounded to Mother Earth, right? And you know, the more involved you are with your food, the healthier it is for you, anyways, because your food is who you are, anyways. Like I said, that part I like when the whole like the little branch comes off with it. I think it's a really cool look. So you got all these apples still sitting in the branches, and you got all the ones that fell on the ground. Like, to me, that's just amazing. Actually, what I did with the one apple that I bought, well, with the apples that I bought, with one of them, I cut it up and I put it in the steak stir fry. So the stir fry itself, like I bought it all already pre-made, of like the steak and vegetables in it and the sauce and all that from this butcher that I go to. It's kind of a sweet sauce they have with it. So it kind of worked good. I cut up that apple and then I put it in the stir fry as well. So actually, I didn't mind the taste of it. I got that from a bodybuilder that I watch. He put that in his stir fry, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So here's your smaller trees. So obviously they're keeping up with it. So I guess once they get too old or they're not producing any apples, they take them out and they plant some new ones in. So this is the corn maze. See outside of it. I didn't go inside, but if I had kids, I would have. But I don't have any children, so I didn't see any point in going inside. Yeah, so over here, there's a trail. I'm not too sure how long it is. It's a pretty good length because I think I walked like 5 minutes, and there was still a ways to go. So I was like, well, I just wanted to put stuff on video for you guys to see it. It was a planning on walking the whole trail, but like if you went there with your family, you bring your kids out there. Once they do the trail, they're probably ready to go home and go to bed. So. I think they do a pretty good job, right? They hang up these little gnomes here and there, so I think it makes it quite interesting. And you got that stream there. It's possible that stream is the same stream I have that's behind my house. So that's how close to this place is. Yeah, so if any of you guys are not from around here, this orchard is called Apple Orchard Inc. It's in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. When I say Hamilton, it's not really in Hamilton. It's just the ad. That's just what they call it because they took Hamilton and they added all these other towns around it and made them all Hamilton. Which we're not really Hamilton, but we're called Hamilton. So. But if you wanted to look it up on the internet, that's what you would do. You would go put in Apple Orchard Inc. Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, Highway 6. So that's where it's on. It's on Highway 6, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and it should come up if you put all that in there. And it gives you like all kinds of pricing. Like if you're into commercial filming or commercial pictures, like professional photography. Then there's a certain price you get paid to do your professional shots in there and all that. I always thought that, like for me, I'd like to do like my Halloween videos in there. Like I'd like to make a script and do that, but the problem is that all that doesn't really happen till like October. Yeah, to like October, or actually probably mid-September. But with me, like I start filming my Halloween video where I acted it. I start filming that like in the beginning of July. So I usually like having it all done by the end of August. And then actually in July, August, I think by the end of August I'd like to have it done, or a little bit into September. And then I start filming my Christmas stuff. But I'm also putting, and that's like for Christmas and for Halloween, but I'm also doing my weekly stuff as well. So I need those few months ahead to get it all done. Like something like this, if I was to film there, we'd have to have like a whole crew with me and get it all done in a few days in order to be able to get it out for October 1st, right? So I like to get my Halloween videos out October 1st. So for something like that, it would have to be like really organized and a lot more people than me. And right now it's just me filming myself, and I do every character in my videos, so it takes a little bit of time. This here, I actually bought a pumpkin from there, and so I went and asked the girl. I go, is that where I could buy one of these pumpkins? She goes, yeah. I go, okay, cool. So I found one that had like this awesome stem, right? It's a nice big one. And it's probably there right in the middle, I think. So anyway, so after I went and did all my walk around the sunflowers, which you'll see in a minute, and and the corn and the pumpkin patch. I came and grabbed the pumpkin. So I grabbed it by the stem, but I wanted to grab it the stem a little closer to the pumpkin. The pumpkin was pretty big, so I kind of like threw it up and I caught the stem. But when I caught the stem, there was so much weight with the pumpkin, the stem broke right off. So I'm like, nah. So the slams on the ground. So I'm like, great, this girl's probably watching me thinking, you better not put that pumpkin back in the thing, right? And what are you gonna do? You're not gonna put it back. You gotta buy it, right? So I picked it up, and I couldn't even hold it by the stem. I had to put it underneath my arm. So I got my camera on one side. I got this pumpkin on my other side. It's all dirty. It's dirtying my shirt. So I wasn't really enjoying that experience there, right? So then I'm walking in to where I paid for. I didn't film in there, but I walk into where I paid for, and I'm wearing like a Spider-Man shirt. So the girl behind the counter was like, I like your shirt. I'm like, oh, thanks, right? All I can think about how dirty my shirt is, right? So she pulls up her sleeve, and she has a tattoo of the Spider-Man and Peter Parker, kind of like a transition of it. I'm like, I go, well, but that explains why you like the shirt. So, but yeah, a little bit of entertainment there. Still, didn't break the pumpkin, but I wanted that nice long stem, which didn't work out at the end of the day, but what are you going to do? It gives you a story to tell at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a pretty good walk at the end of the day. Like, I didn't do the corn maze, and I didn't do the whole trail. But like, if you did the corn maze and you did the whole trail and you walked the whole orchard, like if you hit like every area, like let's say, like the apple part, the sunflowers right here. There's actually raspberries you saw in the beginning of that there. And then you walk towards the back. It's like the old corn, and then there's a pumpkin patch in the back there. But yeah, like if you walk the whole thing, like it's not like a small walk. If you do the whole thing and you walk it, it may take you like an hour to do the whole thing, right? So it's a pretty good experience from that point there, right? And if you want to go eat some corn and drink some apple cider, I don't know if they have coffee or tea or anything, but you know what I mean. Like you could be there probably a good 2 hours, 3 hours. You know what I mean? Then you got your wagon rides. So I'd say you could probably do a good easy 3 hours here if you do everything. Yeah, so the reason why, well, one of the reasons why I took the sunflowers, obviously, because it's a nice experience. But another reason is because I have like my spiritual YouTube channel. If you guys want to check that out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this footage here. I'm going to take out the sound, and I'm going to put like a meditation music to it. So I think it's going to be kind of cool. Figure that way, like when you close your eyes, you meditate. Then when you open your eyes, you got that nice yellow, vibrant color you're looking at. So depending, like if you're sitting away from your monitor, then yeah, you're not going to see it. But let's say you meditate in front of your monitor, then when you open your eyes, you're going to see like that nice yellow color. So that's one of the reasons why I did as well. Yeah, so I think last year, if you guys want to know for sure, just like check out the last year's video, but I'm pretty sure that was all sunflowers over there. I don't think they have pumpkins, so, and then where I shot the sunflowers, I don't believe that they were there either. So I think that they switched the fields around just for the ground, so you don't take all the nutrients out of the ground. Like maybe certain plants will take so much nutrients, so they just change the whatever they're growing around, so that way it's healthier for the earth. Yeah, so we're coming to the end of the tour, the video here. I just want to thank everybody for watching this video, and you guys know the drill. Us YouTubers like it when you like the video, subscribe, comment, maybe suggest my YouTube channel to other people. That'd be nice. And again, if you go to my homepage, you guys can see a lot more videos with the different stuff, playlists, dance videos, and entertainment videos as well. One of my passions is that I'm a dancer as well, so I do like all kinds of dancing, ballet, ballroom, and you know what I mean, about the different stuff, the different kinds of dancing. So yeah. So, but anyways, again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a pleasant day, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.